What's going on, my little piglets? It's your BFF Pork Chop here, and I'm coming at you with another update with Pork Chop. Sorry I didn't post one yesterday. I don't think I left the house at all yesterday, and that was because I had stuff to do around the house, and I also was... Okay, so right now I am in full swing with Grand Theft Auto 3. I am almost finished with the main story. I'm recording a bunch of the side quest stuff, the pay phones and the vigilante and the ambulance and the firefighter. I'm doing all those before I do the final mission, and then when the final mission is through, then I'm going to start doing the import-export cars and also the jumps, and then that'll be the end of that. So I can't wait for you guys to watch it. I'm already, let's see, about halfway through editing the series, and we still have the other half to do, and I still have to record about, I'm going to say probably about 5 or 6 more installments. So that's what I've been doing. I've been grinding all last week, and I've been grinding this week to get that finished before I go back to work. And so things are going smooth. I did run into a snag today with a series of missions, and I legitimately had to say, you know what? I don't need to do this right now. And so I literally saved, turned my PlayStation off, and went about my day, because I was like, I was so frustrated. It made me sick. And it was getting to the point where it was taking me an hour to do just one mission on some parts. Like, I'll get up and I'll, do a couple of things around the house, and then I'll eat a little breakfast, and then I'll start recording about 10 o'clock in the morning. And about 3 o'clock, actually no, about 2 o'clock today, I was like, so 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. So for 4 hours, I was stuck on, let's see, about 10 missions. And one of those missions took me an hour by itself. And so I was like, I'm going to finish the other parts of the mission. And I was like, you know what? I don't need to do this right now. I'm so frustrated. I need to clear my head. I need to get out of here. Because there are some missions that I can get done in like 1 or 2 attempts. Fantastic. And then there's always that one mission, that one nugget of shit, the one niblet of corn in the shit that is the toilet bowl of a run, and that'll take me like 8 or 9 attempts to do it, and those end up costing me just an hour themselves. And I'm like, oh my god. Like, one of the missions, I'll give you guys a little bit of a spoiler. It's towards the end. It's the gang car roundup, I think is what it's called. And so what you have to do is you have to round up 3 different gangs' cars and take it to this one gang's storage. And so one car is on the island, and the other 2 cars are on the first island, Portland. And it goes Portland, Staten Island, and Shoreside Vale are the 3 islands for GTA 3. And so you got to go back to Portland to get the other 2 cars. And one of the cars, the gangs have shotguns and rifles, and the second you drive down the street, they blow your ass up. And I'm just like, So that one took me about an hour just for that one, and that one kind of, it killed any what's the word I'm looking for? Any jolt, any happiness in the run. But it was, but when you finish a level like that, it's very rewarding, and you can just sit back and say, finally. And then there was another mission on the exact same run that took me about 35 minutes to do just one mission, and I eventually had to look up for help. I eventually had to go on Google and be like, all right, what am I doing wrong here? And so I get on Google, and they're like, okay, try this. And so I tried it, worked like a dream. So I was like, oh, well, these people know what they're talking about, so awesome. And then when it comes to that, you finish it, and then you go on to do the next series, and you're just like, nah, I don't need to. I got the rest of the week. I got till practically Saturday this week to get filming done, and right now I just can take my time. It's only Tuesday, and it's weird because I didn't have a Pokemon Emerald for y'all today, because the series is over. So for those of you that watch Pokemon Emerald, homework question number 1, did you watch any of the Pokemon Emerald? And I guess 1A, did you watch it? And 1B is, what was your favorite part? What was your favorite member of the team? What was your favorite inside joke? Whatever. My favorite has got to be Lamb to the Slaughter, Saltwater, because that was she was our weakest Pokemon, and she was the one that eventually got the big bad axe at the end, and we had to replace her with somebody else, because I was just like, I am so sick and tired of having like pretty much a wasted spot on my 6 starting rotation. And so I'm like, I'm gonna go get something else, and so I went and got another Pokemon. So Lamb to the Slaughter, Saltwater is my favorite. So I guess that'll be the keywords for you, is because for those of you that don't know how to spell. Okay, so Saltwater is Saltator. So it's like Saltator, except it's Saltwater is how it's pronounced. It's Latin for dancer, and that's what I named my Ralts when I caught her. So there we go. Keywords: Lamb to the Slaughter, Saltwater. There you go. Thank you so much in advance. Question number 2, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll probably make this a actual post in the community tab, a poll. How excited are you for GTA 3 this summer? I'm excited. I'm more excited about the Toronto Huskies to get that back up and running again. So that'll be up the first week of April, and that's coming up pretty quick. Coming up pretty damn quick. So there you go. Homework question 2A, are you excited for GTA 3? And 2B, are you more excited for GTA 3 or the Huskies Season 4? Let me know down below. And so I guess there's a couple of other things that I want to talk about real quick before I head home. So I just got back from Walmart. I had to go buy a HDMI splitter because the TV that I have inside the office, inside the pig pen, is has one HDMI output, just one HDMI. And I have the Fire Stick, and I have the PlayStation 3, the PlayStation 4, maybe the PS2 or AV cords. But anything like that, I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna need more than just one. So I bought a little splitter that, let me see if I can find it real quick. So I bought a little splitter that hooks up to 4 device HDMI. So I'm pretty excited about that. Hopefully this works. Hopefully this works. It has a remote control, so I could switch it to like HDMI 1, HDMI 2, 3, 4. I'm really excited about that. And if this isn't the right thing to get, then I'm gonna be crushed. But that's the only thing that they had in stock, so I was like, it should work, and it better work because it was like $30. So there you go. So when I start doing gameplay recording inside the pig pen, I'm gonna need that, and I'm definitely excited to have that, because once I finish Grand Theft Auto 3, I'm gonna dip right into Saw. And Saw isn't going to be up until this fall. But it's March, and GTA 3 is not going to be up till June. So I'm trying to get a jump start on the channel, so that way I can have the content pretty much up and ready to go for y'all when it's necessary. And then that way I can just set it and forget it. That's kind of like a crock pot. Just set it as a premiere and forget about it, and it'll take care of itself. And that's kind of how I feel about that. So there you go. And also there's something that I kind of need to vent about, something I need to kind of bitch about. I told my wife I should have been a sports reporter, and she's like, oh yeah, why is that? And I didn't tell her why, but I said because I was going through my phone, and I was reading an article that came up that said oh, the Cowboys should get Mac Jones at number 10 and they can get a steal at quarterback. It's like, hey, dipshit, we just signed Dak Prescott to an extension, correct? I didn't dream that. That actually happened, right? Correct? We signed Dak Prescott. Why the hell would we sign a quarterback? Why the hell will we go get a backup quarterback with the 10th pick when we have so many other needs? We have the offensive line, we have the secondary, we have defensive tackle, we have this, we have that to fill. Why the hell would we go get a quarterback with the 10th pick overall. Shut up. Shut your mouth. Like, and Step Brothers, just shut your mouth. You're coming off as stupid. So I was like, okay, that got that out of the way. So now I feel a little bit better because I talk shit about that, because I'm just like, shh, don't talk about stuff like that. Go get an offensive line. Go get a secondary guy like a corner or safety or even a defensive tackle, defensive end, what have you. We're gonna need to do that and not focus on. And you know, Jerry Jones isn't gonna go get a quarterback. Jerry Jones, this is the guy that had the chance to get Johnny Manziel when we had Tony Romo still at the helm. And what could have been, that could have been interesting. Johnny Manziel sat behind Tony Romo for a couple of years. That would have been actually kind of cool to see. But anyway, and who knows what his career would have been like just sitting for 2 years instead of just rush to being the starter. But anywho, so I had to get that off my chest. Also, we went to Ollie's to get some of my office supplies. I'm going to show you guys the full tour when the office is done. I started putting wall decor on the walls, obviously, and once that's finished, all I have to do is pretty much hook up my TV, and that's pretty much all I have to do. Hook up the TV and the gaming systems, and I'm raring to go. So when that happens, I'm going to give you guys the tour. But we went to Ollie's because we just got a brand new Ollie's, and Ollie's is kind of like a discount store where like retail items go to die, and sometimes they're like 70% off, 50% off, whatever. So I got an office chair 50% off for $65. I got a bunch of sorting baskets for folders and pens and stuff like that. I'm really excited about that. And I also got some, what else did I get from there? Just those two, but I also went to Walmart and got more shelving that I'm going to spray paint navy blue, and I'm really excited about that, and I can't wait for that to happen. And then on top of that, I also have a place to put the plants. We're going to move some of the plants into the room because the cats keep thinking that it's their own personal playground. It's their sandbox, so they're just like digging through the plants. And so we're just like, we can put a stop to that. So that's what we're going to do in that. So anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thank y'all so much once again for dropping by. I really got to get a visor or something right here because this is driving me absolutely insane with the sun just beating down like that. We know you're there, son. Take it easy. Anyway, guys, please answer those homework questions. Please put the keywords lamb to the slaughter, saltater, and I greatly appreciate you guys. And always remember my little piglets, Colin Pork Chop loves y'all the most. So y'all take it easy, guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys.